Hey everyone, oh, I've got a bit of camera shake there, sorry. Hi, this is Sue's Journal Adventures. Welcome back. If you're a regular, hi, you've come back to see the papers finished. If you're new to this channel, I was doing some papers yesterday with my oxide inks and mica sprays that I'd made myself just out of mica pigment and water. These little pots of mica you can get on the internet very cheaply. I bought a whole pack of 32 years ago on Wish, and I think it cost me about £8, but they're really big bottles. These, I think these were like £1, and I got about, I don't know, 8 of them or something on Wish or somewhere. But anyway, we was using mica, so I hope that the light picks up because it's shining a bit on this glass mat, innit? Not used to this glassness. Anyway, so I'll show you the papers. So last night, what I did with these papers is some had picked up the stencils and looked delish, and some didn't look that delish. So I then got my stamps out and I started stamping and stenciling. So they will look very different today to what you saw yesterday. This one, if you can see it, let me see if I can get it in a way where, hang on, let me stand up and then I can see. There you go. So you can see the sheen on this side because the light's up there. Yeah, it picked up the stencil, the gold mica. The rest of the page has bits of ink on it, which the camera isn't picking up great. The back is just, it's picked up the ink and the mica. This one picked up the stencil. What's blown my mind is I did not use any silver mica spray, yet on some of the papers I've got silver. I don't know how I've managed that, but I guess it's the effect with the oxide inks as well. So that's another one that's picked up the stencil beautifully. Not so much on the back, but they're still pretty. This one's picked up a bit of the stencil with the ink, but the whole entire page has picked up the mica. So I'm not going to go through them mega slow. This one's picked up a bit of the stenciled flowers, shimmery. Right, let me find some interesting ones because you don't want to look them all. That's lovely. That's picked up the stencil and it's picked it up with the ink and the mica. This is one of the ones where it looks gold in some places and silver in others, which is weird because I didn't use silver, but anyway. So this one, it was just mica that's kind of coloured it. So I've stenciled on it and the back's got the ink on it from the previous page. This one, again, had picked up the mica beautifully and I've just stenciled over that. Same with this one, it picked up the copper and the gold, really amazing, and it had little bits of pink ink in there, so I've just gone with that with the stencil. Same with this one, all these I've stenciled because they've picked up the mica and they are very, very shimmery. Not that you can see it in this light properly, but they are all very shimmery, but some of them are just shimmery. So I've stenciled. So all of these I've stenciled on the top, but the ink colours that you can see were from the oxide ink pads as well. So these have all been stenciled. This one, I love that one. This one was just the colours. They had picked up the copper mica, which I think you can see here and there. It's so hard when you can't get it in the light properly. But yeah, that's been stenciled. That's just one that I left plain because it had picked up the stencil with the inks. This one is just a messy inky page. This is the one where the flowers have come out silver and gold, which I'm like, how has that happened when I didn't use silver? But anyway, so I'm going to try and go through these a bit quicker because I actually want to make something. So these ones that have got, you know, quite a bit of mica on, not much pattern, I've just left some of them, but some of them I have lightly stenciled over. Some of them I have, can you see that? Maybe if I move you there towards the light a bit more. No, it's not working, is it? Yeah, so some of them are just micaed. Some of them have picked up the stencil in the shimmer that you can't see. Surely you can see this one. Let me go back here. Surely you can see that one in the light. Oh, yes, there you go. That's very shimmery. So like I say, a lot of them I have stenciled over the top. Oh, gosh, can you believe it? I've just shut the door to do a video. The cat's appeared and he hasn't had his breakfast yet, so he's going to be meowing his head off. This one I have lightly stenciled and stamped. Same for all of these, really. I'll just whiz through them quick because you don't need to see every single page, because I'm going to make some stuff with these. This one, it had picked up all the colours of the inks and the copper shimmer. But I've just stamped them just to make them a bit more interesting. That one had just got the stencil, so it was beautiful. These are all stamped. I love these, like pastel ones, they're really pretty. And this one had picked up the colours and this green mica, so that's why I did the green leaves and the flowers. So this is how easy you can make your own pretty papers. You don't need to go out and buy them. You don't need digi-kits. Just get some ink and some stamps out and have a play. Sorry, I'll just let the cat in because he will meow his head off for all eternity. Come on, in. And don't be crying for your breakfast because you're a bit late. All the others have had theirs. It's not my fault you didn't come home. Right, so what we're going to make with these beautiful papers. So my first thought is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to make a square. Oh, it's a bit raggy. Have I got one that isn't torn? Well, they're all torn, aren't they? Because the book pages and stuff. Okay, I'm going to use this one because it's just really pretty and it will go in my botanical journal. So I'm just going to chop this frilly edge off, which I will also, excuse me, I will also keep because, well, that's pretty little decoration that can go in my funky bits box. So now I'm going to just make a square, basically. Oh, he's so loud. Good morning, Simba. The whole world knows you're here. Excuse me. And I'm going to chop this off. I've got to go out soon because I'm pet sitting this weekend. So I now have a triangle. Well, I don't have a square. So all I'm going to do with this, simple. We all do it. It's dead easy. Everybody knows what to do. I am not teaching my grandma to suck eggs. I'm just making a very simple little envelope. So I'm just going to fold that up. Fold these in. I don't know if I'm getting these neat or what, but I'm just going for it. Just going for it. I should really measure it, but you know me. If you watch me regularly, you know I don't measure. And I don't cut straight and I don't fold straight. So it's not going to be the best envelope, is it really? Anyway, there we go. Quick little envelope out of your own pretty papers. Just randomly stamped with stuff. Using inks. Using a bit of mica if you've got it. If you haven't, use what you've got. If you've got any paints, like watercolour paints or anything like that. Let's do something with this one quickly. I'm going to chop the whole end of that off. Is that pretty? Yeah, it is, so I'm going to keep it. Put it in my funky bits box. Did I do that straight? Oh, I think I did. Okay, so I'll excuse me. All I'm going to do with this is a simple, actually, should I do, no, I'm just going to do a little, oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm just going to do a little thumb notch, please, thumb notch, where's my doodah? Oh, paper. You know you can't punch through just paper, so give us a scrap. give us a scrap of something. That's roughly about centre. So we'll just do that. Just doing simple stuff this morning, but it's just to show you the papers, but also to show you how you can use the papers. So glue down the back, and you've just got a simple little pocket for your journal page. These will be going in my botanical journal, I think. So we've got a little envelope, not glued yet. A little envelope, because I'll ink it and trim it and what have you. A little pocket, and we can also make something very quick, because I just happen to have these pieces of paper here. I did dye some of these yesterday. So, and what I think would look nice with this, so here's a little page idea. If you do your little pocket, I would ink around the edges before I glue it all down, because I have a tendency to forget to ink the notch. Glue it down and get some little, I've only got black and white, but get some little fussy coats. Let's get a page so you can see the page and not the, let's pretend this is a page. Well, actually it was going to be a page, but it's from such a thin carrier bag, I don't know if I really want to put it in there. But you could put that on your page, glue it down, and then just have some pretty flowers sticking out of the pocket. Obviously you would have different coloured flowers. I think if I was doing this on a page, I'd put some more kind of pretty colourful flowers in. But I tend to do a lot of my die cuts in white, and the reason is you never know what colour you're going to need until you come to do your page. So if I have them white, then I can colour them with inks, micas, watercolour paints, pens. I can colour them as I use them, because I find when I'm trying to cut out die cuts, I never know what colour papers to use. Oh, shall I do some pink? Shall I do some green? And I think I end up not cutting them out, because I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. Do them white, and then you can just colour them yourself. So yeah, that is a little idea for a pocket page. You can put other stuff on, put some lace down the page. I don't have any lace on my desk at the minute, but you could have a ruffle, you could have some stickers, you could have anything. You could have a bit of lace across there and a little bow. You can make it really, really pretty. That is up to your imagination. I'm just roughly, very quickly using some of these papers that I've made. So I've got these, which I'd cut out ages ago. I think they're the offcuts of when I made my friend's invitations for his wedding. I think these are the offcut pieces from the inserts. So they're all pretty similar size. So I'm just going to put them for you. And I'm going to staple. Where's my stapler? Oh, golly gosh, where's my stapler? It's in this drawer somewhere. There it is. In the big fat lace drawer. Just have to curl that because it don't go in far enough. So I'm just going to staple that at the back there, just below the crease, and then it doesn't affect the crease. So I've got that, and then I'm going to get, whoopsie, I have tea bags and mica tissues and stuff all over the place. Right, tea leaves now. Oh, that's not the right scissors, Sue. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? I wanted these big pinking shears just to make a pretty edge. Now you can layer these, make it a petticoat booklet. I should really save them because they're good, you know, just add on a tag. If you colorise that, you can colour, actually I'm going to keep them. You can colour, I don't throw away, I'm terrible. That's why I have so much stuff all over my desk. But yeah, if you keep them and you're making a tag and you just want a little bit on the bottom of your tag or a bit on the bottom of your pocket, maybe the browns to go in with the brown, just ink it with brown and stick it on. Easy decorations. You don't need to pay fortunes for stickers and stuff and, you know, what have you. So this, right, this would like a nice cover, wouldn't it? Now, I've got this offcut bit from there. Oh, it's just not quite wide enough. But does it matter? Don't matter, does it? I don't think it matters at all. There you go. Got two things out of one piece of paper. So it could stick that down and something quickly to hand. Quick. Something I've got a ton of, like this blooming stuff. Right, let me stick this down, because why not? It's there. It needs using, and I'm going to use it. It's as simple as that, really. The glue might be gunky. Yes, it is. Oh, Simba. Licky. He's getting old now, he's Simba. He's 11. And he's got neuropathy in his back legs, so sometimes he's a little bit wobbly. But I think he's got blooming dementia or something as well. Sometimes he just goes crazy. I'm like, what are you even doing? Randomly running around like, mind you. They do that anyway, don't the cats? Run around like nutcases. Right, so that's my little front cover. I might just add a teeny bit of glue just to the top there. Can't even see if anything's coming out with this light. I thought of moving my desk, but actually wherever I go, the light's going to be bad in this room. So then I'm just going to have a little bit of that. Top or bottom? Bottom. I think bottom. Looks nice on the bottom. It looks nice on the bottom. Get it on the bottom. Get it on the bottom, girly. I'm hoping today... oh, I've just got that too short. Stupid woman. Right, I'm just going to put a line of glue on there and try and cut another piece that, you know, actually fits on the page. It's a good job I've got a ton of this stuff in it. I went to Scrap Creative one day and they had these bags, and I'm pretty sure it was only £1.50 or £2, and it had, I got all these in it. All of these, plus more besides. Amazing bag full. Oh, and this. Loads of them. It was awesome. I love bargains like that. Right, so that's that. Quick, simple, easy. I'm not doing anything technical, anything amazing, and anything that you haven't seen before. It's like, no, you've seen this a million times, but it's just little ideas out of your papers. Could even put some down the edges of your envelope when it's done. You could put some across the bottom of your little doodad. I'm going to decorate that because I like that. But I'm going to ink them as well. I don't know if you want to see me do that. What are we on? 17 minutes? So go on, crack out the ink, Sue. Crack out the ink, girl. Not that you know, it's that interesting seeing me ink, is it really? But I'm just going to ink all the way around this. Because I like inking. Not everybody does. I don't particularly like doing it sometimes. You know, when you've got... I like to ink the edges of my journal pages, but oh gosh, that's a laborious task, isn't it, when you're inking all your journal pages? That actually does my head in, because it's not just the page, it's both sides of the page. And there's a lot of pages. But yeah. So, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to get ready and go over to my daughter's soon to feed her cat and her rabbit. And then I'm pretty much not really doing anything for the rest of the day. So I'm hoping I can get a few videos done today. I'm just going to snip them bits off there. Hoping I can get a few videos done today to put out through the week. A bit of the botanical journal. And that bit just went in my desk. Everything goes in that drawer. Right, so we've got that. It's not exactly folded the greatest, is it? Or did I fold it different last time? I don't know. But anyway, we've got that. I may or may not add some pinky... Maybe not that. I may or may not add some pink lace to the edges of that, just to make it pretty when I've stuck it all down. This, I think I'm going to round the corners. And I'm going to have a look in my, what's that? Anyway, concentrate, so stop getting distracted by other stuff. Get my funky bits box out and see what I've got in here. get me funky bits out and maybe just have something. Yeah, whatever. Soon. I shall feed you soon, Lord and Master. Please, just give thee a break. So, something like that with a bit of that. If I can, I don't know what edge of it is, so just cut a piece, so it doesn't really matter. A bit of that. And, okay, where's that little box? Oh, where are you? Oh, gosh. Do you know when you can never find out, and I can't pull my drawer out? Oh, there we go. I'm having serious chair issues. This chair is too big for this space downstairs. Right, I need to ink. Let me ink. Concentrate on what you're doing, Sue. Yeah, I need a smaller chair, but without arms. Because the arms knock on the drawer, they knock on the radiator, I can't get near my desk. Every time I push myself out, I'm hitting the drawers behind me because the chair's so big. So I'm on the lookout for a smaller chair at the moment. Feed you in a minute, Simb. He's like, Mum, I haven't had my breakfast yet. I know. Have the other two. No, Charlie hasn't had his breakfast either. It was only Oscar that came for his breakfast this morning. I prefer it when they all come together because it's better for me then. I don't have to remember who I've fed and who I haven't fed. Usually they all come together on a morning, but yeah, this morning they're not. I like that side, but I also like that side. But you know what? I could actually cut a bit off there. This is cheapskate, isn't it? But you know, like us funky little bits. That can go in my scraps box because I don't need all that to make a join, do I? Huh? I just don't. So I'm going to put a bit of glue down there. Can you believe me saving scraps? Well, I'm going to cut a bit off there because you don't need to put all that under. Good grief, so have you not got enough scraps? And why is that now wonky? There we go. So what we're going to shove on here, I think I'm going to shove a piece of that, not near this beautiful stenciling. I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to put a bit of this brown paper because it's cool and very darkly coffee dyed. Can you see? I don't even know if I'm in screen here. I'm just going to put a piece of that. So this is just scraps, making a little decoration out of scraps. What else have I got in here? Have I got anything like exciting? I don't know. I've got a bit of that. A bit of that could go on there. Oh, it's a bit too pale. Let's have a look. Delve into the bottom because there's all sorts of wonders in here. I do love this stuff. I love this stuff, Pauline Davies. Yes, I love this stuff that you sent me. I use it loads now. It's fab. I might just put a piece of that, Okay, just go for it. Don't deliberate too much. I think sometimes I overthink things. It's like it's just a little pocket, Sue. Oh, and I didn't glue the bottom, did I? Put glue on the edge, but not on the bottom. Well, everything's going to fall out, Susie. You know, you need to put some glue on the bottom. Right, just get a bit of glue on here. Stick a bit of that on. Yeah, this is fab stuff. I love it. I wasn't sure when Pauline first sent me, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I'm like, oh, that's unusual. I don't really know what to do with that. But now I absolutely love it. Right, so I'm going to have a bit of this here. Squid your glue. Stick that down. Get my little brown bit. Is that the brown bit or is that the brown bit? Should I have the bigger one? Does it really matter? For goodness sake. Like I say, what were I just saying? I overthink things. It's a bit of paper, just stick it down, woman. We talk to each other, we do. Charlie makes me laugh because Charlie actually sounds like he answers me sometimes. If I say hello, he sounds like he's saying hello and he's meow. And if I say, what do you want? It sounds like his meow sounds like he's going, out. Me out. Me out. Me want to go out. Me out. Right, so we've got that. Doesn't look that amazing at the minute, does it? Let me chop that off. Move my stuff out of the way so I don't inadvertently chop that off as well. I don't look that fantastic, Susan. No, but it will. It will. Just a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Right, so I've got some teeny little flowers in here. How about... No, it's a bit big. That's a bit big. I've got a smaller one. Oh, I've got a teeny tiny one. That's cute. There we go. That'll do. These flowers I've collected in this box. These are all from Sugar Plum and Spadger, because every time you get an order from her, which I have just got some more cheesecloth and some more crinkled seam binding, you get a little tag with a little bit of string and a bulb pin, and she always puts a couple of flowers on it. So I've kind of saved all my little flowers in this box. So she's on Etsy and she sells really nice stuff, quite cheap as well. Not bad prices, but I don't know if she only ships to the UK, I'm not sure. But Sugar Plum and Spadger, she has some little packets you can buy, and it's all just little snips of different lace and different fabric. They're like £1.50 for a bag, and you get about 20 different pieces in it, which is really cool. And she sends you some really nice pieces of lace as well sometimes. So there we go, that's done. Did I not ink this? Oh, shush, I did, but I didn't ink the sides, did I? Because I opened it out. So there we go. There's a little pocket. There's a little pad, which also hasn't been inked. I'll just move my lace out of the way because I don't really want to ink my lace. A bit of ink around there. I might put something else on there. Maybe a pink flower would look nice, wouldn't it? I haven't got a pink flower, but I'll find a pink flower later. This envelope, shall I finish it off? What am I going to finish it off with? Let's finish it off, and then I can put a picture on my thumbnail, can't I? I always do my videos, and then I'm like, oh, Sue, you haven't taken a picture of it. I will quickly stick this together. I think. Is anything coming out of this blooming thing? Oh, glue issues. We've always got glue issues. Anyway, there we go. That's stuck down. It's all inked. Got a little bit of a weird thing there. I did have some pink lace. I think the one that I've got here is way too thick. Yeah. That's too thick, so depends how you're having it. Are you putting it in the journal in a pocket, or are you putting it in the journal as a stick down with something in it? Am I sticking it down? I don't know. I don't know. I might just put a little bit of lace on the edge, some thin lace. So I've got this myriad of thin laces, haven't I? I don't have any in pink though. I could ink some. I could be bothered. Yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of ink down. Ink? Duh. What are you on about, Sue? Nobody actually knows, including me. I've got some pink lace somewhere. What have I got on my desk? Ooh, I've found that. Well, I'm not going to get much out of that, am I? No, Simb. Oh, do you know... Some people say it's hard when you have children because they're very demanding. Oh, try getting a couple of cats, mate. It's like way more demanding than kids. Boss of the house. Cats, dogs, you name it. They just tell us what to do, don't they? People train dogs, but cats train humans. Honestly, they do. If I sit at this door, it means I want to go out. If I go sit on the mat near the kitchen, it means I want to go out the front door. If I go stand near the kitchen, that means you need to get off your butt and feed me. If I do this, it means I want to sit on your knee and you're allowed to stroke me. But if you stroke me too much, I'm going to bite you because it'll get on my nerves. They are the funny little creatures. I love them to bits though. I've had cats all my life. Ever since I was like 2 years old, we've had cats. I do love dogs as well. I'm not just a I am a crazy cat lady, but I do love dogs. I love all animals. My daughter's got a bunny rabbit as well as her cat is weird. Weirdest cat I've ever met in my life. But yeah, there you go. And I'm off to see him in a minute. Right, that's it for now. That wasn't the most exciting demo, but just showing you a few little things that we can do with the papers. Could put that on a little pink flower. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it there for now because I don't want to do too much. And it's all stuff you've seen before, but I was just using the papers. I will be using the papers again in my journal, which is over here, which I'm just bunging things in at the minute to see how I think it looks. Not that I've stuck anything, and that's come undone. Not that I've stuck anything, or not that anything's set in stone, but I've just been kind of giving myself some ideas of, you know, what I might want and where I might want it, but it can all change in the blink of an eye. So I will be doing a bit of that later on, but for now, that's the little process. The papers were done yesterday, just a quick flick through to show you them. You can stamp them, you can add extra ink, you can add stenciling as well to them. Just make your own pretty papers. You don't need to buy papers. You don't need to buy fancy embellishments. Just make your own out of bits, scraps on your desk. I'm sure you all know this, but, you know, even bits of page, just stamp on them. And you've got a nice little thing to put on a pocket or whatever. I've gone through and stamped loads of bits of paper in here. These are all just little end cuts off books. I do have a video on me doing that. And anything like that, I just save stuff like that. You know, not on here maybe, but it can be used as a decoration. So there you go. That's my Funky Bits box. Would you like a delve in there? Would you? Would you? Would you like to see the amazing little bits and things that are in there? So would I. I'd like to get them all out and play, actually. But I need to go feed the cat and the rabbit. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again. Probably not later today. This will be going on today. But I'm hoping and praying I can get a few pages done in this journal and have a few to put out like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your lovely comments. Thank you for being there. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.